1.2 is generally about understanding nutritional information. So you need to know the right words and the right acronyms. So when a group of, let's say, 3 words are turned into 3 letters, you need to know the differences between them. And some of them are a little bit confusing because they're quite similar, so you need to be up and aware of them. Dietary guidelines is the advice on foods to eat in order to maintain health. So it might say it is a guideline for you to eat 5 a day, for example. Nobody's going to come around and shoot you if you don't eat 5 a day, but you're generally going to live longer, have more exposure to vitamins and minerals, and be better off health-wise if you do follow a dietary guideline. So that's dietary guidelines. Nutritional requirements, on the other hand, are estimates of energy and nutrients needed by individuals or groups of people. So the nutritional requirements for a 12-year-old will be very different to a nutritional requirements for a 75-year-old. It all goes along with what stage in life they're at, growth, repair, whether they're very active, whether they're very inactive. It's very different for each person to do with their BMI. It figures, but generally nutrition requirements are estimated as well. Dietary reference values, and that's shortened to DRV, and that's an estimate of the amount of energy and nutrients needed daily. So that's dietary reference values. Reference nutrient intake, RNI, these are used for proteins, vitamins and minerals. Okay, so that's how much approximately, how much protein, how much of each of the vitamins and how much of each of the minerals a person needs each day. And that is an estimate. Again, it's not particular to an individual, but it's an estimate. Estimated average requirements, EAR, is used for energy. So it will say approximately how much energy a 3-year-old will need, approximately how much energy a 19-year-old will need. Now, some 19-year-olds might be marathon runners and some 19-year-olds might spend all day at a computer. Very, very different energy requirements, but they are averaged out. Guideline daily amounts, GDA. Now, these are approximate amounts that each person needs on a daily basis. The other thing you need to know for 1.2 is the traffic light labelling scheme. This does tend to come up quite often. So, as you can see, red means food is high in fat, sugar or salt. 3 of the things from the guidelines, the dietary guidelines. So that's something, foods you should avoid or eat very, very occasionally. Orange, food has a medium level of fat, salt or sugar. So it's things you should have occasionally again, but possibly slightly more often than the reds. So reds we avoid, orange we're careful with. Green, the food is low in fat, low in sugar, low in salt, and therefore eat as freely as you like.